The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Corner, Zhao, catch three. Nylon for Zhao. Eagles lead.
We're getting you set for game day with a countdown to tip-off, powered by Appalachian Electric Cooperative.
Deadeye! A dagger for Nick. Nobody has made more threes in Division II history than Nick Brennigan.
Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilite, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family-owned and operated coffee, fueling the Burt Carr Stadium press box. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Now, here's the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Greetings, salutations, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you high atop the Deloach Center, where Carson-Newman is matching wits with a second consecutive nationally ranked opponent. The Eagles are hoping for a repeat performance for how they closed out the 2024 portion of the schedule. That was with a 21-point win over then 7th-ranked North Georgia. But today, Carson-Newman pays a visit to the 18th-ranked Coker Cobras, who are 11-1, the best start in school history, and 7-1, a half game back of first in the South Atlantic Conference standings. First time that Carson-Newman has ever played Coker, and the Cobras have been ranked. Eagles are looking for a third win over a nationally ranked foe this season, which would be a high watermark for the program under 15-year head coach Chuck Benson. Tall task on the road today against the nation's highest scoring, or second highest scoring offense, the Cobras, behind Nova Southeastern, the defending national champs, putting up 111 points per game. They do it with a frenetic pressing style that Carson-Newman will have to guard against and try to keep pace with here today inside of the Deloach Center. This is the AEC countdown to tip-off. Eagle fans, make the right call for energy efficiency and score big savings today. AEC, it's service you can trust and value you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, we are AEC. Member-owned and service-driven. Carson-Newman logged a big win by 39 over the Cobras inside a Holt Fieldhouse last season, 120-81. The 81 points, the second fewest that Coker put up last season. The Eagles have won 4 straight against the Cobras and 15 of the last 16, but put a little bit of an asterisk by that as Michael Lamberti has the Cobras far more competitive, the Cobras head coach, here in the last 2 seasons than they were in the post-Dan Schmatzer era. If you want to know who Dan Schmatzer is, former Coker head coach, and his name is on the court here at the Deloach Center. High-caliber head coach of the Cobras. Had a feisty Coker team that took Carson-Newman 4 tries before they finally beat a Dan Schmatzer coach team, and that was in the quarterfinals of the 2015 South Atlantic Conference Tournament Championships. The Eagles will have to be on the lookout here today. Coker, 111 points per game, 50 from the field, 40 from three, and 15 threes a contest. Tall task on the road for the Eagles. We'll chat with Chuck Benson. His pregame thoughts said your way when we come back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
An interview with head coach Chuck Benson heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Time to check in with the Eagles head coach. Here's Chuck Benson alongside the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back on the AEC countdown to tip-off. We come to you today from the Deloach Center in Hartsville, South Carolina. Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, Coker, year two for Michael Lamberti. And no shock what the Cobras are doing, scoring lots of points, putting a lot of pressure on the ball. How does the style make the fight in this game between the Eagles and the Cobras?
Well, we're facing a top 20 team in Coker today, and as you said, man, they're going to press for 40 minutes. They're going to try to they lead the country in made threes at 16. They try to turn you over, speed you up, and create just a real havoc sort of based game. We don't really do that per se, but we're going to stay committed to what we do, and we feel like what we do can negate what they do. We come in with a lot of confidence today and are excited about the opportunity. As I said, this is our first, I guess, back-to-back top 25 game of the year, but we're excited about the opportunity for sure.
You bring up their pressing style. Last year you handled it well. Numbers from last year to this year aren't too dissimilar. What is it about it that makes it tough to, I hate to borrow the term from football, I guess, move the ball up the floor against?
Well, they're so aggressive. It's relentless pressure. But they give there are holes in it. They give you opportunities. We just have to make sure we see those opportunities and capitalize. We're going to have turnovers today. That's a given. We've got to have the right response, the right poise when we do face turnovers. This, as we told the team, man, there's never a large enough lead, and you can never be far enough behind in this game. You just got to play it for 40 and see what happens.
Adam Cavalier alongside head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. By nature, it's 5 in, 5 out, hot swapping lineups here and there. It's tough to pin down and say, hey, they've got
a star like they did last year with Andre Level, who hit the transfer portal and exited, but an Ian Blue, a Jamie Maldoni, those guys are both double-digit scorers. They both can fill it up from beyond the arc. I guess that's probably the greater point, is that Coker has 8 guys who average at least a 3 a game, 4 guys that average 2 threes a game. You've always said it's tough to catch every raindrop. Feels like that is definitely apparent in this game.
We're not going to get in the weeds on individuals this game as much. We're trying to impact certain things. We're trying to entice certain things with our defense. It was different in our one meeting last year because they had some really top-notch talented individuals, but we use the same approach. So we're not going to – most games we go into it talking about personnel in sort of a case-by-case basis, not as much this season.
Will they pull it from beyond the arc with all 5 guys on the floor?
Yes. I mean, anybody that's on the floor with them will shoot the basketball. But, not all shooters are created equal. So some of them are more confident than others.
Internally, Jack Browder has put together a dandy of the last 5 games, averaging more than 27 points with an absurd 65, 55, 90 slash line. What have you seen out of his development as he hits the midpoint of his junior campaign?
Complete confidence. He's a competitor, but his confidence and what he can do, especially on the offensive side of the ball, is higher than it's ever been. And thankfully, we're not a one-man show. We've got multiple guys that can help carry that burden. But Jack, seeing him sort of blossom has made me happy.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Good luck today against the Cobras.
Great. Thanks, Kev.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. The starting lineups are headed your way when the AEC countdown to tip-off returns after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Power comes with not only having a voice, but knowing that it is heard. As part of an electric co-op, you're not just getting electricity, you're getting the power to have your voice heard and the opportunity to work together with your community to create a better tomorrow. Here, you're not just a customer, you're a member. AEC, empowering voices just like yours.
Don't go anywhere. Tip-off is next.
Trip Davis, marvelous, with the hands on one end and the guile to finish on the other.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network. Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This
Set the key, straight on three, got it!
is Carson-Newman men's basketball on the Eagle Sports Network.
Beaker head of the key, flip it to the left wing, Lymanson. Up top, Brennigan, a triple! Cash for Nick Brennigan! Carson-Newman leads with 24 seconds left.
Today's game is brought to you by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, Fresh Ideas, by ShopCNEagles.com, The Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, First Bank, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, by Food City, Trilite, by Modern Woodman Financial Planning, by the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Back atop the Deloach Center, where Carson-Newman at 10-5, 5-4 in the South Atlantic Conference, is looking to put a halt to a 3-game road losing streak. Easier said than done, though, when you're taking on the 18th ranked team in the country. The Cobras, 11-1 and 7-1 in the league. Best start in program history after the Cobras began the year 9-0. Starting fives, well, not a whole lot of surprise in this one for Coker head coach Michael Lamberti and Carson-Newman head coach Chuck Benson. They're using the same starting fives that they have in every game this season. For Coker, for the 13th consecutive game, Michael Lamberti trots out the starting five of Judson Cone, who's a 6'8" junior forward out of Greenville, South Carolina, averaging 13.2 points per game. Daytona State College transfer and former high school teammate of Nick Brennigan for Carson-Newman. He's joined by UTEP transfer Sebastian Cole. 2 threes a game for Cole, 11.8 points per game for the 6'1" senior guard out of Aurora, Colorado. The third guard in the lineup is Xavier Moultrie, 5'10" sophomore out of Columbia, South Carolina, 6.3 points, 2.0 rebounds per game. And then the final two guards in the lineup, Ian Blue, who's averaging 15 a night, team high, out of Pinehurst, North Carolina, and Glenn Bynum Jr., 6'4" senior, out of Mitt Hill, North Carolina. Same starting five as usual for Carson-Newman. That's Jack Browder, Nick Brennigan, Trey Hubbard, Braden Illick, and John Zhao for a 16th consecutive game. Home whites for the Cobras, white tops, white shorts, blue numerals on the front and back. Coker written in white, outlined in blue above the numerals on the front. Blue road jerseys for the Eagles with white numerals trimmed in orange. Illick wins the tap. Ball is loose and on the ground. There's a tie-up. I don't know that anybody ever had possession. And let's see how they do this. Re-jump. I don't think you can say that a team had possession of the ball. And, yep, let's do it again. Take two. So, Braden Illick versus Judson Cone for the jump. They are going to say that the game clock needs to be at 19:58. The 2 seconds do come off. And this time, Illick wins the tip emphatically, getting it back to John Zhao. And the Eagles move right to left with it. Corner three, left side. Brennigan drills it from range. The Eagles strike first with a 3-point shot. And Coker brings it front court against the Eagles matchup zone. Head of the key for Moultrie. Sling it to the right wing, Glenn Bynum. Back to the head of the key, Cole. Swing it around, inside it goes, Blue driving, layup, no. Rebound punched out of bounds off of Illick. It stays with Coker with 11 to shoot. The layup hit the backboard, nothing else. And so Coker will get the ball for the left baseline with Cole triggering. Cole looks inside, left block, Cone. Back to the basket on Illick. Turns into the lane, ducks the shoulder right, lays it up with the right hand, and swishes it. Second chance points for the Cobras. Full court press on, down by 1. 40 seconds in. Illick against Cone in the backcourt. Gets it to Browder, who breaks it across the timeline with a second to spare. Hubbard sets Carson-Newman up in the half court. Moultrie defends him man-to-man. Up top for Illick. Illick. Right-hand dribble, bounce feed, Zhao, right corner, open from deep. Zhao takes it and makes it. John Zhao and Nick Brennigan have buried back-to-back threes, and the Eagles are up 6-2, 1:05 in. Cobras front court, 5 out against the matchup zone. Head of the key for Sebastian Cole, gets it into the left corner for Ian Blue. Blue weaves to the free throw line, leaps, passes, Moultrie right wing, into the right corner, Cone a three, airballed it. Zhao the rebound on the left block. Into Trey Hubbard's hands, he spins around Judson Cone and sprints front court. Hubbard inside, he's pilfered, Moultrie the steal. 2-on-1, Moultrie down the right side of the lane, takes it up, high arcing layup, bounces around the rim and falls through the nylon. 6-4, Eagles by a pair, 1:40 into the ball game. Hubbard has the basketball in the backcourt, trapped, gets it to Illick, stolen away from him by Cole, coasts to the rim and lays it in. Pass didn't have enough zip on it, And Cole had the wherewithal to sprint in, steal it, and lay it in. 6-6 ball game. Ball rolled away from Jack Browder on the baseline. And now the Eagles get it into Trey Hubbard. Hubbard sprints past Ian Blue into the front court to the left wing. Finds Browder head of the key, takes the catch three. Browder rains it down from distance. All 9 of Carson-Newman's points have come from beyond the arc. It's 9-6 Eagles with 17:35 to go in the opening stanza. Cobras onto the offensive end. Around the horn it goes, 5 around none for the Cobras. Left corner, Moultrie. Into the high post, 15'2", won't fall from Bynum left elbow. Outlet it ahead to Nick Brennigan off the board. Brennigan, dive, dish, Zhao, right wing 3-ball, splash. Carson-Newman has started 4 of 4 from deep. The Eagles are on a 6-0 run to get up by 6. 12-6, 17:08 to play in the first half. Cobras get it front court. Right wing for Moultrie. Moultrie launches a 3 and connects. Coker answers from distance. 12-9, Eagles by 3. 16:55 to go opening half. Full court press on for the Cobras. Hubbard in the backcourt, 5 to get it across as Blue picks him up man-to-man. Hubbard start and stop move, clears the timeline with 2 seconds to spare on the right side. Hubbard drives by Blue, gets inside, outside action. Browder, left wing, 3. Yes! Carson-Newman has started 5 of 5 from distance. Eagles up 6, 15-9 with 16:30 to go in the first half. Cobras the other way. Long 2 from the left elbow. Moultrie misfires. Browder the rebound and running up the right sideline for Carson-Newman. Browder to the right wing. Crossover dribble. Pulls from deep. Heat check. Off the mark. Illick an offensive rebound. Slips it out. Brennigan. Extra pass. Zhao head of the key. Straight on. Triple. Bottom. Carson-Newman has turned it over twice, but it has scored on all 6 of its other possessions. 18-9. Eagles up 9 with 16:05 to play in the first half. Another little 6-0 run for Carson-Newman. Cobras the other way. Right elbow jumper. Sebastian Cole rattles it in. 18-11. Eagles by 7. 4 minutes, 8 seconds into the contest. Carson-Newman works it from right to left against the press. Ahead to Browder on the right sideline. Moultrie comes over to defend him. Browder left around an Illick screen. Slip it to Illick. It's deflected. Cone to steal. Cone in transition. Euros to the rim. Right-hand finger roll. Flips it in over top of Browder. 4 in a row for the Cobras to get it down to 5. 18-13 with 15:30 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman with the ball in the backcourt. 2 to the ball on Trey Hubbard. He lobs it ahead to Illick. Illick catches by Bynum and didn't get it across the timeline in time. So the 10 count on. Carson-Newman turns it over for a 4th time. But the Eagles have taken 7 threes. They've made 6 of them. That's why Carson-Newman leads. Coker is staying step for step. Cobras are 6 of 10 from the field. That coupled with 4 turnovers has this one at a 5-point game. Eagles by 5 with 15:20 to go in the first half. 18-13. Back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Carson-Newman built a 9-point lead with a 12-3 run. Eagles' strength right now, the 3-point shot. Carson-Newman, 6 of 7 from both the field and from 3. Coker's kept pace, 6 of 10 from the field. And that coupled with 4 Carson-Newman turnovers, the reason why this is only a 5-point Eagle lead. Both teams make some changes. Out of the timeout, Harris, Butler, Hooray, Muldowney, and Murray on the floor for the Cobras. And it's Max Hooray who hits a straight-on 3 to give Coker a 7-0 run to drop the deficit down to 2. 18-16 Eagles, 14:59 to go in the first half. It's a 7-0 run for the Snakes over the last 51 seconds. Browder, Jaw, Brennigan, McElhaney, and Bilbray on the floor for Carson-Newman. Browder at the head of the key. Jab step on Maldoni. Gets it to the left corner. Bilbray launches from range. Bilbray connects and one. Matt Bilbray, the fortitude to drill it as Logan Murray was closing out. And Murray clipped him. First on Murray, first on the Cobras. A potential 4-point play here for Matt Bilbray. Carson-Newman 7 of 8 from beyond the arc. And now 1 of 1 at the line as Bilbray cans the free throw. It's 22-16 in favor of Carson-Newman. The scoreboard has it wrong. Cobras front court. Should be a 6-point lead for the Eagles. Head of the key for Logan Murray. Bounce pass inside, deflected by McElhaney, but right to Hooray. Outside it goes to Landon Butler. Curls to the free throw line, 15-footers up, and in and out. Browder the rebound. Browder trapped off the rebound. He splits the trap, gets tripped, and draws a foul. It's on Max Hooray, his first, team second. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Service you can trust and value you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, where AEC. Member-owned and service-driven. Browder will inbound from the left baseline. Throws it ahead to Bilbray, who leaps and hits McElhaney. Around the Brennigan left wing, will settle into the half court after breaking the press. Brennigan. Left point picked up man-to-man by Maldoni. Brennigan sends it to Browder at the jump circle. Back to Brennigan, who curls to the right wing. Over to Bilbray, right corner, catch three. Bilbray off the mark. Jaw an offensive rebound. He got shoved from behind by Logan Murray, who picks up his second in his many possessions, and the third team foul on the Cobras. Credit Carson-Newman when they have missed on exactly 2 threes. They have gotten an offensive rebound. 22-16, Eagles by 6. Coker not playing poorly offensively. Cobras 58% from the field and haven't turned it over. Bilbray, right point, chest pass over to Brennigan, left wing. Brennigan picked up man-to-man by Butler, 11 to shoot. Brennigan drives on Butler, spins, pivots, ducks the shoulder, flips it out to Bilbray, right wing. Bilbray dragged his pivot foot as he got to the basket, and gets called for steps. 5th Eagle turnover in this one. 13:40 to go in the first half. 22-16. Carson-Newman by 6. Eagles rattled off a 12-3 run to get up by 9. Coker responded with a 7-0 spurt to get it down to 2, but then the 4-point play for Bilbray has it at 6. Maldoni banging his way inside against Jaw. Bounce feed over to Hooray. Kick it back to Maldoni at the head of the key. Maldoni euroing to the basket. Layup won't go down. Brennigan seizes the rebound. Bilbray gets it in the backcourt and sprints it across the timeline to the head of the key for Carson-Newman. Bilbray picked up man-to-man by Xavier Harris. Bilbray weaves right around him, goes down the right side of the lane, dishes out to McElhaney, handoff Brennigan, right wing three. Brennigan, yes! Nick Brennigan hits his second three. He's got 6. And Carson-Newman matches its biggest lead at 9 with a 7-0 run. Going to have a lot of runs in this one. 25-16 Eagles, 12:50 to go in the first half. Coker hasn't scored in 2 minutes. Hooray. Gives off to Murray at the head of the key. Murray. Crossover on McElhaney to the free throw line. Bounce feed inside. Harris twists around, keeps his pivot foot, heaves one up, and draws a foul on Jack Browder. First on Browder, first on the Eagles. 2 free throws for Coker, who has a chance to put a halt to this 7-0 Carson-Newman run and a 2-minute, 33-second scoring drought. Xavier Harris, he has been really nice at the stripe this season. 19 of 20 at the line. That's 95%. And that ticks up with Scotch as he buries the first. Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles, so when you're hungry, reach for Domino's. A large one-topping pie is $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Second free throw for Xavier Harris, and he calmly connects on that one. He exits. Xavier Moultrie re-enters, and Carson-Newman's lead has been cut to 7. 25-18, 12:34 to go in the first half. Full court pressure on for the Cobras. Brennigan spins out of a trap in the backcourt, gets it to McElhaney across the timeline. McElhaney dribble handoff for Bilbray, accelerating to the left wing. Bilbray, right hand handles, curls around a jaw screen to the head of the key. Bilbray attacks. Judson Cone fades. The first two of the day for Carson-Newman is off the mark. Got a whistle and a foul on the tussle for the rebound. It's on Usman Jah, his first, team second. How about that? That's the first time that Carson-Newman has had a missed shot where the possession has come up empty. That was also the first two that Carson-Newman has attempted. The Eagles have turned it over 5 times. Coker's shooting 54% from the field, but the Eagles up 25-18 on the strength of 8 of 10 shooting from beyond the arc. Cobras with it front court. Left wing for Sebastian Cole. Cole, right point, open from deep, missed it off the back of the 10. Jah the rebound. Sends it to Matt Bilbray, who breaks the press and brings it across the timeline as Ian Blue was tight to him. Bilbray sets up the offense in the half court, bounces to Brennigan, head of the key. Nick Brennigan left around a Jaw screen. He got back tacked, but it flies out of bounds into Coker's bench and stays with Carson-Newman with 13 to shoot. 11:43 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman 25, Coker 18. Eagles have had the hot hand early. 8 of 10 from beyond the arc. Up by 7 as Coker's 7 of 14 from the field. Back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe with a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We have a quality contractor network, easy financing, and incentives for home upgrades. Plus, AEC carefully inspects every job to ensure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aeccoop.org for applications, contractor lists, and more details. AEC, power what matters most.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Carson-Newman has started 8 of 10 from deep. Eagles have turned it over 5 times, leading to 9 Coker points, but the 3-point shooting for Carson-Newman enough to seesaw this one in favor of the Eagles by 7. John Zhao with a game-high 9 points. He has moved past Braun Dabbs and into 31st place on the all-time scoring list. 1,133 career points lifetime for John Zhao. Inbounds comes to Take Mulkey in the right corner. He pulls up for 3 and airballs it, much to the derision of the crowd for his former school. Cobra's the rebound and running. Inside it goes for Cone, who misses a layup. Rebound tapped out of bounds. It's back to Carson-Newman. 25-18 Eagles, 11:32 to play in the first half. Coker hasn't scored a bucket from the field in 3 minutes and 38 seconds. Cobras have missed their last 4, and on the inbounds, a hand check foul on Xavier Moultrie, so that's his first. The 4th on the Cobras. Browder will inbound with on-ball pressure from Ian Blue. Gets it to Trey Hubbard. Sprints around, finds Illick, sends it ahead. Deflected by Sebastian Cole, who then collides with Illick going for the ball. It's a first personal on Cole, a 15 foul on the Cobras. Still Carson-Newman ball. Shot clock resets to 30, so the Eagles a fresh 10 to get it across the timeline. Mops out to clean up the perspiration from where Illick hit the deck. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals that the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen, the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Jack Browder gets it into Braden Illick, sends it across to the far sideline to Trey Hubbard. Hubbard brings it across the timeline with 2 seconds to spare, finds Browder on the right wing. Brings 2 to the ball. Browder twisting around, and Browder spun, contact, and gets a foul on Glenn Bynum Jr. So that's a 3rd foul on Coker this possession, the 6th of the half, and the Eagles will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. 25-18, Carson-Newman the lead with the ball in the front court. Inbounds comes to Zhao, gets it to Browder right corner, drives baseline on Cone, layup no. Illick punches the rebound out of bounds, didn't get it deflect off of anybody, and it's Coker ball. Well, that was protracted, but Coker gets the stop. Cobras trying to break a 4-minute field goal drought. The last shot made was a hooray three from the head of the key at the 15:09 mark to make it a 2-point game. Since then, the Eagles have scored 5 straight. Cobras on the offensive end. Left wing Sebastian Cole open from deep, and he swishes it. Cole knocks him down at 48%, and he makes it a 4-point game with that make. He's got 7 points. 25-21 Eagles, 10:39 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman front court. Eagles haven't scored in 2 minutes. Illick wants a left wing three, and he hits. Trey Hubbard the find from half court. Illick left open, and he makes the Cobras pay. 28-21 Eagles by 7, 10:25 to go in the first half. Cobras on the offensive end. Left corner, Cole gets it to the right point. Sebastian Cole drives inside. Wild layup. Falls in off glass. Count it, and a foul. Tough take by Sebastian Cole. The personal goes on John Zhao, his first, and the team's third. 28-23, Eagles by 5, and the Cobras with a chance to make it a 4-point game at the line, where Sebastian Cole is 19-25 on the season. 21-27 for his career, 77% no matter which way you want to break it down, season or lifetime. Only hit 2 free throws in his career at UTEP, but he gets the roll here on the and one. Sebastian Cole has 10 points, right at his season average. 28-24, Eagles by a quartet of points with 10:15 to go in the first half. Illick gets it ahead to Browder, who breaks across the timeline with pressure from Max Hooray. Into the high post, Hubbard. Hubbard drives inside, right-hand flip, no, but he's fouled. 2 free throws for Trey Hubbard. The charge attempt was from Landon Butler, but he gets called for the block. His first, the team's 7th. Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins at cneagles.com/modernwoodman to help secure your family's financial future. Trey Hubbard buries the first free throw, and it's a 29-24 Eagle lead. All points for Carson-Newman today have either been scored from beyond the arc or at the free throw line. Eagles 9 of 12 from deep. And now 3 of 3 at the charity stripe as Hubbard connects on both freebies. 6-point lead for the Eagles, 30-24 at the 10-minute mark in the first half. Cobras bring it front court. Harris, inside-out action to Hooray, left wing, 3, pulls and connects. Hooray makes it from deep, 30-27, Eagles by a triple, 9:48 to go in the first half. Illick breaks the press by himself, 4 seconds to spare as he gets it to the right wing. Illick finds Zhao right wing, he pulls from deep. Zhao feeling it and cans it. 4th made 3.5 for John Zhao. He's got a game-high 12, and the Eagles are back up by 6. 33-27 with 9:28 to go in the first half. Cobras the other way. 3 from the right corner is in and out from Harris. Offensive rebound blocked away. Hooray couldn't put it back in. Illick takes it. Hubbard outlets stolen by Jamie Maldoney in the middle of the lane. Maldoney up the right sideline to Hooray. Hooray hits Maldoney between the wings. Cobras down 6, 9:05 to play first half. Left wing Hooray. Inside, out to the right corner, Butler. Butler moves inside. Browder swats it away from behind. Mulkey grabs the rebound, and he gets it to Trey Hubbard, who goes behind the back into his right hand across the timeline. Deflected. It's out of bounds off Hubbard's right knee for Carson-Newman's 7th turnover. It took 3 defenders to make that happen. Coker overcommits and gets the ball back. 7th turnover of the half for Carson-Newman. Coker with 9 points off those 7 Carson-Newman turnovers. Coker hasn't given it away yet. Right corner for Maldoney. Maldoney muscles his way inside, turns, bounces it to the left block for Hooray. Back to Maldoney, left wing, 8 to shoot. Maldoney spins around, moves down the right side of the paint, kicks it out. Harris, right corner, pump fakes a 3. Now fades with a hand in his face. It's off the backboard, nothing else. Shot clock violation. Ball back to Carson-Newman. So Carson-Newman gets the ball back. Coker has missed its last 4 shots from the field. Eagles ahead by 6. They've led by as many as 9. That came off of a 12-3 run. Of course, when you're playing Coker in this style, no lead is ever safe. Hubbard down the middle of the lane in transition, misses the two-handed push shot layup through the middle of the lane. Butler the rebound and running for the Cobras. Coker front court. Harris outside to the right wing for Maldoni. Maldoni to the right elbow. Flips it out to Harris right wing. Curls to the head of the key. Chest pass Maldoni right wing. High hand from Illick. Maldoni drives on him. Lost the handle on it. Deep underneath the basket. Kick out Hooray left baseline. Hooray drives the baseline. Wheels out to the right corner. Murray tries a three. Missed it. Illick got two hands to the ball and lost it out of bounds. It's Coker ball. 7:54 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman protecting a 33-27 lead on the Cobras. Eagles have exclusively scored from beyond the arc and from the free throw line. They're 0 of 3 inside the three-point stripe, but 10 of 13 from beyond it. We're back to the Deloach Center after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
7:54 to go in the first half. It's a 33-27 lead for Carson-Newman over Coker. Coker gets the ball back after a missed three and a rebound lost out of bounds, and Xavier Harris will trigger, trying to stop a 2-minute Cobra scoring drought. Eagles really haven't been able to extend the lead out during the Coker swoon. Hooray into the paint, blows by two defenders and lays it in. Somebody didn't switch off to him, and Hooray has an easy layup as a result. 33-29, Eagles by 4, 7:43 to go in the first half. Bilbray gets around Butler to break the press into the right corner. John Zhao, open look from deep. Zhao strokes it. He has made all 5 of his first half threes, 36-29. Eagles by 7, 7:27 to go in the first half. Coker onto the offensive end. Hooray. Down the right side of the lane, inside-out action. Butler, left corner three, answers. Landon Butler hits his 6th three of the season, 5th three of the half for the Cobras. They're down 4. 36-32 with 7:10 to play in the opening stanza. Bilbray across the timeline, right side. Works it to Zhao, right wing. Zhao, quick trigger on a three. That was heat check and short. Didn't gather, didn't get his feet set. Missed it short. Logan Murray the rebound, and the Cobras bring it front court, looking to trim it to a possession. Hooray wants it from the right wing. He airballed it. Zhao has a look what I found rebound on the left block for the Eagles. Bilbray ahead to McElhaney. McElhaney works inside and gets fouled by Max Hooray. 2 free throws for Camden McElhaney. After the second on Max Hooray and the 8th team foul on the Cobras. Camden McElhaney will head to the line, where he is 2 for 4 this season, 10 of 26 in his career, but he has made his last 2 free throw attempts in succession. Those came a month ago. And that streak ends off to the right. He misses. One more free throw for Camden McElhaney. Looking for his first points. A 36-32 lead for the Eagles. Make it 37-32 as he rattles in the second. Eagles by 5 with 6:40 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman up by as many as 9 in the opening stanza against the top 20 Cobras. Free throw line jumper. Cole fades and hits from 15 for the Cobras. Makes it a 3-point game. 37-34, 6:25 to go in the opening half. Eagles front court. Bilbray has it deflected out of bounds in the left corner. It's off his hands and into the Cobras bench. 8th Carson-Newman turnover of the half. And Coker can tie it for the second time today with a 3 on this possession. Cobras 5 of 11 from distance. Cole at the free throw line. Twirls around, bounce feed, backdoor cutting Moultrie. His layup blocked by Illick. McElhaney grabs the rebound, sends it ahead to Brennigan. Brennigan to the hole, flips it in with the right hand. Eagles were stumbling. McElhaney had the wherewithal to tap it ahead to Brennigan, and the Eagles get 2 points in transition. Knicks got 8. 39-34 Eagles by 5. 5:50 to go in the first half. Cobras front court. Backdoor cut. Nice reverse layup. Cole too strong. Got his own miss. Into the left corner for Ian Blue. Blue jab step on Jaw. Moves inside. Twirls around. Chest pass out. Left corner. 3 ball. Back of the tin. No good for Cone. Offensive board Bynum. Shovels left block. Blue, who banks it in off the window. 39-36. Cobras get second chance points to make it a 3-point game. 5:26 to go in the first half. McElhaney in the backcourt. Sends it ahead to Bilbray. Right wing, pull up 3 from deep. Bilbray missed, but he got fouled on the trailer. Judson Cone. That's his first. The team's 9th. 3 free throws for Matt Bilbray. Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseeandeagles.com. It features more than 1,100 products, from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. ShopSeeingEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Matt Bilbray connects on the first of 3 free throws to make it a 40-36 game. Second of 3 is through, and it's 41-36. Wholesale changes made for both sides. Coker's got Butler, Maldoni, Hooray, Harris, and Murray on the floor. Eagles go to Illick, Zhao, Brennigan, Browder, and Bilbray. As he gets 2 out of 3 and misses the final one, Maldoni grabs the rebound for the Cobras. 5-point advantage for the Eagles with 5:13 to go in the first half. Coker with it front court. Inside it goes. Outside it goes to the left wing for Harris. Harris skips right wing Butler. High hand there for John Zhao. Butler jab step, spins around to the elbow, down to the right block. Butler trying to back it out, does so to Murray. 3 to shoot. Murray around to Butler. Right wing 3 ball. Backboard, nothing else. Shot clock reset. It shouldn't have. It's a shot clock violation. Second shot clock violation for the Cobras. Ball back to the Eagles. Jack Browder will inbound. Full court pressure on for the Cobras. Gets it into Matt Bilbray, who's trapped. Sends it up the right sideline to Illick. Ahead into the right wing for Nick Brennigan. Settles Carson-Newman into the half court. Brennigan feeds Illick, right block. Turns, 2-hand shot. No. Illick followed his own miss. Kicks out Brennigan. Right point, straight on. 3. Yes! Nick Brennigan has 11. Second Eagle into double figures. Carson-Newman stretches it back to 8 against 18th-ranked Coker on the road with 4:20 to play in the first half. Cobras front court. Head of the key for Hooray. Drives on Brennigan, leaps and hits Butler in the left corner. Butler outside to the right wing, Maldoni. Moves inside on Illick, gets to the left block, lays it up and in off the window. First points for Maldoni, 44-38. Coker cuts it to 6 at the 4-minute mark. Illick trying to save in an inbounds pass, spiked it off of Maldoni, but Maldoni collected, and then he draws a foul. Carson-Newman's 9th turnover leads to free throws after Jack Browder's charged with his second and the team's 4th. Brings us to a break in the action. 3:53 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman 44 and Coker 38. Eagles have made 1 2-point field goal in this contest. A Nick Brennigan layup. Everything else has come from beyond the arc. 12 of 16 from 3. But thanks to 9 first-half turnovers, this is just a 6-point game. Eagles leading. Back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
Back at the Deloach Center, where Carson-Newman holds on to a 44-38 lead over Coker. The Cobras are at the stripe with Jamie Maldoni, shooting 2 free throws after he forced a Braden Illick turnover, and he buries the first. One more free throw for Maldoni, missed it off the back iron. Illick runs down the rebound. Full court pressure on after the missed free throw for the Cobras. Hubbard with the ball in the backcourt, gets it to Illick. Illick sends it across the timeline with a second to spare. Ahead to Zhao, attacks right baseline on Butler, and draws a foul. It's a second on Butler, a 10th on the Cobras. 2 free throws for John Zhao. So John Zhao gets a pair of freebies. Looking to extend a 5-point Carson-Newman lead. Eagles led by 9 early after a 12-3 run. Coker answered immediately with a 7-0 burst as Zhao is short off the first free throw. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. Zhao connects on the second to make it a 6-point game. He's got 16 points to lead all scorers. 45-39 Eagles with 3:30 to play in the first half. Cobras with it front court. Harris at the left elbow sends it to Maldoni right point. Hands off to Murray right wing. Murray attacks Illick, gets the bucket. Left hand flick won't fall, but a foul. Charge this to whom? To Trey Hubbard. His first, 5th on the Eagles. Logan Murray in the act of shooting, and Coker, the conference's second best free throw shooting team in terms of percentage, heads to the line for 2 more. And Logan Murray, an 84% free throw shooter, calmly connects on the first. 5-point game, 45-40 in favor of the Eagles. Murray has his first point. Now make it first points, plurals. He hits the second. 45-41, Eagles by 4. 3:18 to go in the first half. Hubbard pressured in the backcourt, sends it to Brennigan. 4 seconds to get it across. Brennigan dispossessed, ball loose on top of the jump circle, and Coker comes away with it for the 10th Carson-Newman turnover. Into Maldoni's hands up top. Hooray wants an NBA range 3, and he hits from the 10-foot line on the volleyball court. That was 30 feet out. Hooray's the second Cobra into double figures, and it's a 1-point game. 45-44 with 2:49 to go in the first half. Hubbard, harassed in the backcourt, has it deflected out of bounds by Cobra, and it stays with Carson-Newman with 8 to get to the cross. 10 first-half turnovers for the Eagles, leading to 13 Cobra points. That has made up for the fact that the Eagles are 12 of 16 from beyond the arc. Nick Brennigan inbounds to Trey Hubbard. Hubbard sends it across the floor to the left sideline to Illick. Bounce feed ahead, McElhaney left wing. Eagles settle into the half court. 4 round 1 against the Cobras man-to-man. Hubbard attacks right side of the paint. Hubbard, hoop, plus harm. Strong take for Trey Hubbard on the lay-in. Plus he puts a second personal on Judson Cone. 11th team foul on the Cobras. Back to a 4-point Eagle lead, or 3-point Eagle lead, 47-44, with an opportunity for Trey Hubbard to make it a 4-point lead if he can hit this free throw, which he does. Nothing but strings. Trey Hubbard has 5 points and 4 assists. 48-44, Eagles by a quartet. 2:30 to play in the first half. Cobras front court. A push as Cone drive the left baseline. John Zhao gets hit with his second personal. And the 6th foul on Carson-Newman. Zhao exit, yes he will. Matt Bilbray is off the bench to replace Zhao with his 2 fouls. Jack Browder's out with a pair of personals. So you got Hubbard, Illick, Brennigan, McElhaney, and Bilbray on the floor for the Eagles, leading by 4. Cole on the right wing. Pivots around and dribbles between the legs on Hubbard. Chest pass for Moultrie left point. Moultrie, whistle, and a reach on Matt Bilbray. First on Bilbray, 7th on the Eagles. 1-1 for the Cobras with 2:16 to go in the first half, trailing Carson-Newman 48-44. Carson-Newman 64% from the field, 75% from 3. But 10 turnovers against this Coker team that forces more than anybody in the sack. Second greatest turnover margin as well. Front end of the 1-1 is true for Xavier Moultrie. Just his 4th free throw made of the season. He's 11 of 25 in his Coker career for the sophomore out of Columbia. One more free throw for Moultrie, trying to make it a 2-point game, which he does, rolling it home. 48-46, Eagles by 2 with 2:15 to go in the first half. Eagles dealing with the press, break it to Illick left wing. Illick gets it into Hubbard's hands, and Carson-Newman sets up shop in the half court. Hubbard attacks, kicks out, Illick left wing, 3 open, short of it, long rebound to the free throw line, Blue grabs it. Coker down 2, ahead to Cole, running the middle of the lane, Coker. And Cole will head to the stripe after Bilbray tripped him up. And it's a 2-shot foul. They will say, the officials will, that Sebastian Cole was in the act of shooting. He was twisting around and just chucked it up. Second on Bilbray, 8th on the Eagles, and a chance for Coker to tie this game for the second time. Eagles led by as many as 9 early, but Coker slowly but surely has whittled away at it as Cole gets his 13th point by sinking the first free throw. A chance to tie it here at 48 with 1:57 to play in the first half. Cole bends the knees, spins the ball into his left hand, one dribble, shoots it with the right, and connects. We're tied at 48. Second time this game has been tied. 48-48 with 1:57 to play in the first half. Inbounds from McElhaney. Will deflect out of bounds. It was too far over top of Hubbard's head. It went to Ian Blue's hands. Hubbard deflected out. It looked like Hubbard punched it off of Blue's body. And the officials are going to congregate. The initial call was Coker ball. Now they chat and say, yes, Carson-Newman basketball. Fortuitous there for the Eagles. 48-48 with 1:55 to play in the first half. McElhaney will trigger into Hubbard in the backcourt. Hubbard pursued by Sebastian Cole. Flips it to Bilbray. Lobs it to Nick Brennigan across the timeline to the left wing. That was a long pass, and now the Eagles set up in the half court. Hubbard right around an Illick screen to the head of the key in the right wing. Bounce feed inside Illick. He's fouled from behind by Ian Blue. Blue went for the overplay and gets called for the reach as he pinned Illick's arm. First on Blue, 12th on the Cobras. 2 free throws for Braden Illick. All but 4 of Carson-Newman's points, 44 of the 48 in this game, have been scored at the free throw line or from beyond the arc, and make it 45 of the 49 as Illick drills the first free throw. 4 first half points for Braden Illick. One more free throw for him as the Eagles look to crack 50, which they do. So 46 out of the half 100 that Carson-Newman has scored in this half have come from beyond the arc or at the charity stripe. Cobras front court. Cole airballs a free throw line jumper, saves in his own miss, but to Nick Brennigan. Eagles 2 on 3. Brennigan attacking down the right side of the lane, hits McElhaney, kick out Bilbray, extra pass Hubbard head of the key. Hubbard jab step on Cole, and the Eagles set up shop in the half court now. Hubbard slips Bilbray left wing, fakes left, drives right, Bilbray to the cup, right hand scoop, yes can. Nice touch by Matt Bilbray. He's got 8 points off the bench, and the Eagles are up 4. 52-48 with a minute to play in the opening half. Cobras front court. Moultrie, keyhole jumper, misfires from 17. Muldowney an offensive rebound. Kick out, head of the key. Moultrie 3 off the mark to the left. McElhaney yanks down the rebound, got stripped. Cole took it away. Outlet it, left wing 3. Muldowney got it. Don't know if it's a rebound or a turnover, but Carson-Newman gets Coker an extra possession out of that, and Michael Lamberti calls for time. 41.5 seconds to play in the first half, 52-51. Carson-Newman by 1. They will go with a defensive rebound for McElhaney and an 11th Carson-Newman turnover. Could have easily been an offensive rebound, a third on the possession for the Cobras. Those extra possessions mounting for the Cobras. 6 offensive rebounds, only 6 second chance points for Coker. They've got as many second chance points as Carson-Newman does, who's shooting 63% from the field. But Coker has attempted 14 more shots than Carson-Newman, made 2 more shots than the Eagles, but trails thanks to Carson-Newman's 12 of 17 effort from beyond the arc. Mind you, Carson-Newman's season high for threes made in a game this season, 15. Eagles have done that twice against Johnson and Wales and Limestone, both at home. Carson-Newman just 3 made 2-point field goals. Brennigan can run the baseline for the inbounds, gets it into Trey Hubbard, who's trapped. Back to Brennigan, ahead to McElhaney, left sideline. He's promptly trapped in the half court. McElhaney pivoting around, back to Brennigan. Brennigan, jab step with 20 to go on the shot clock. 11-second difference, shot clock to game clock. Hubbard picked up man-to-man by Sebastian Cole on top of the jump circle. Flips it to Illick, back to Brennigan. Kick out Bilbray, fakes the extra pass, drives baseline, feeds McElhaney, cutting to the basket, lays it in with the left hand. Phenomenal ball movement by the Eagles. Ends with a McElhaney layup. He's got 3, and Carson-Newman's lead is 3 with 7 seconds left in the first half. Cobras front court. Cole, NBA range, step back 3, straight on, barely draws iron, and Carson-Newman has 1.3 seconds on the clock for a final heave. Nick Brennigan will inbound from the right baseline. He cannot run the baseline. Triggers into Trey Hubbard. Hubbard, his three-quarter heave is too late. He missed it off to the left anyway, and that is how the first half comes to a close. Eagles never trailed, but have to contend with Coker's frenetic style. And Carson-Newman, a couple different ways to look at this. One, fortunate to be leading. If you've turned it over 11 times compared to 1 for your opponent, Coker had a ton more possessions than Carson-Newman. At the same time, Coker fortunate to only be down 3 because Carson-Newman was 12 of 17 from beyond the arc. Probably tougher to keep up the shooting for the Eagles than for Coker to not keep the defensive pressure dialed up and the ball pressure on Carson-Newman. So we'll see how this shakes out in the second half. Entertaining basketball as the Eagles lead it 54-51 at the halftime break. ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report headed your way after these messages. Eagles 54, Coker 51 at the half on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
AEC is a distributor of Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and under warranty to not leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-term temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position, and the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment drain. AEC, empowering efficiency.
It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopCNEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is ShopCNEagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopCNEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopCNEagles.com.
It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopCNEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Corner, Zhao, catch three. Nylon for Zhao. Eagles lead.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back atop the Deloach Center where Carson-Newman has a 54-51 lead over the Coker Cobras at the halftime break. A couple different ways to look at this. In one capacity, Carson-Newman has been sensational offensively, and that's with the shot making. If the ball has gone up, chances are it's gone in, especially from beyond the arc. Eagles an absurd 12 of 17 from beyond the arc. That's 70.6%. And the Eagles have needed all of that because, the flip of it, 11 first-half turnovers, 7 of which have been live ball steals by the Cobras. Coker outscoring the Eagles 16-3 in points off turnovers. Coker has taken 14 more shots than Carson-Newman and made one more shot than the Eagles. As a consequence, free throws are even. Carson-Newman's taken 2 more than the Cobras, but both have made 10. And that, the turnovers, are the reason why the Cobras are only down 3 at the break, in spite of this being a potential double-digit lead at the half. It'll be interesting to see what gives. You think about this, too. 54 points for Carson-Newman. Eagles scored all but 8 of those 54 points. 46 of the 54 points were scored either from beyond the arc or at the free throw line. That is 85% of Carson-Newman's scoring in this game. John Zhao leads all scorers with 16. He is 5 of 6 from beyond the arc and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Nick Brennigan is the Eagles' other double-digit scorer. He has 11, 4 of 4 from the field, and 3 of 3 from deep. Coker led by Sebastian Cole. He has 14 points, 5 of 10 shooting, 1 of 3 from deep. And Max Horay, who has 11 points, he's 4 of 6 from the field, and 3 of 4 from deep. Coker, no slouch from beyond the arc. Cobras 7 of 17 from three-point range, but that pales in comparison to the first half that Carson-Newman had from beyond the arc at 12 of 17. Elite three-point shooting for Carson-Newman, elite defensive pressure for the Cobras. What gives first? See if Carson-Newman can score a win over a top 20 team on the road. We'll break down some scores around the South Atlantic Conference when the ShopCNEagles.com halftime report returns after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagles student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
A check of the shopcneagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
The Eagle Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with the ShopCNEagles.com scoreboard update. Now back to the arena.
Halftime in the Veloce Center, where Carson-Newman holds a 54-51 halftime lead over the Coker Cobras. Eagles up by 3 on the strength of their three-point shooting, 12 of 17 from beyond the arc. Carson-Newman's women fell earlier today as Coker ran its women's 9-game home win streak to a 10th straight game with a 71-65 win over the Lady Eagles. On the men's side, elsewhere in the South Atlantic Conference, Carson-Newman Coker would be one marquee game with the Eagles receiving votes in a poll and the Cobras 18th in the coaches poll. The other marquee game is over in Hickory, where 9th-ranked Lincoln Memorial is at 21st-ranked Lenore Rhine, and that is a 44-37 lead for the Bears with 15-14 to go in the second half. LMU led by as many as 4 early. LR has been up by as many as 13. In fact, LMU has rattled off a little 6-0 run to cut that deficit in half. Wes Ennis has 14 points to pace the Rail Splitters, while the Bears have gotten a game-high 17 out of Tay Smith, who's 7 of 8 from the field. Over in Salisbury, Catawba leads Mars Hill 43-27. 16 turnovers for the Lions have led to 24 points for the Indians, and that's the difference in that game. Jayshawn Hawkins has 13 to lead Catawba. Limestone is at Tusculum. Pioneers looking for their first win in 3 weeks. And Bryce Jackson has 17 points to guide the Pioneers to a 40-31 lead over the Saints. 7 minutes into the second half, it was a 14-point halftime lead for Tusculum, and it's only grown after halftime. Limestone just 24% from the field in that game. Anderson is at Emory and Henry. The Trojans have rolled out to a 53-42 lead on the Wasps. 3 minutes and 5 seconds into the second half. Really torrid shooting for the Trojans. 61% from the field and 73% from three. Austin Webb and Dallas Jones have combined for 33 points for Anderson. UVA Wise leads at Wingate 54-50. 12:31 to go in the second half. Lovsvekovic has 16 points to lead all scorers. Eagles 54, Coker 51 at the half here in Hartsville. Second half action heads your way after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Goes top of key. Pull up three. On the way. Got it. Charlie Clark dialing long distance with impunity.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
Every day brings new challenges, and those challenges look different for everyone. But no matter what each day looks like, your local energy co-op is here to power every moment. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the field, AEC is committed to bringing you safe, affordable, and reliable power to get you through the day. We are your local electric co-op, and we are here for you. AEC, empowering every day.
Back atop the Deloach Center, Adam Cavalier, happy to have you on hand. As Carson-Newman leads Coker 54-51 at the halftime break. Eagles have been up by as many as 9 and tied twice. Before we get the second half started, we pause 10 seconds for Station ID on the Eagles Sports Network. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you at the Deloach Center. Maverick Trent's running the show back inside of Network Control. I'm glad that you're with us here on a chilly Saturday in Hartsville, South Carolina. Coker ball out of the break as the Cobras trail by 3. To tie it for a third time with a 3 as the Eagles stay in their matchup zone. Left point for Bynum into the high post. Blue kicks out left wing. Open look from 3, and it's good from Judson Cone. Got lost in the shuffle. Coker makes its 8th 3 of the game. And the Eagles and Cobras tied at 54. 30 seconds in. Carson-Newman breaks the Cobras pressure. And CN sets up shop in the half court. Illick stripped at the elbow. Got it back. Illick feeds Zhao cutting. It's saved in by Cone on the right baseline, but his feet were on the baseline when he saved it in. 6 to shoot. Inbounds to Hubbard. Out to the head of the key. Illick. 3 to shoot. Left corner. Brennigan. Catch 3. Brennigan connects. 14 for Nick Brennigan. Back to a 57-54 lead. A minute in to the second half. Cobras front court. Blue inside on Zhao. Gets the cup and finishes off the window. 57-56. Eagles by a point. 18:50 to go in the second half. Browder trapped in the backcourt. Gets it to Hubbard, who accelerates up the right sideline. Sends it to Brennigan. Brennigan into the paint. Deflects out of his hands, but to Hubbard right corner. Hubbard Euroing. Right baseline. Reverse layup. Flips it in with the left hand. 59-56. Eagles by 3. Coker front court. Bynum out to Blue at the head of the key. Goes right wing for Sebastian Cole. Back up top for Cone. Switches it left wing Bynum. Bynum drives inside. Off balance runner. Missed it off to the left. Illick cleans up the window and gets it to Jack Browder. Browder bounce for Illick. Races to the timeline. Sends it to Hubbard. Flings it left corner Brennigan. Eagles set up in the half court. 18 on the shot clock. Hubbard between the rings. Guarded tightly by Xavier Moultrie. Hubbard moves it to Illick at the top of the key. 8 to shoot. Illick feeds Browder, cutting left block. Browder leans in, banks it in off the window. 8 for Jack Browder. 5 the lead for the Eagles. 61-56, 17:45 to go in the second half. Coker onto the offensive end. Left point, Sebastian Cole. Twirls and hits Cone left wing. Chest pass right corner. Ian Blue contested 3 up. Short right of the 10. Zhao the rebound. Taps it to Hubbard, who sprints up the left sideline. Weaves over the timeline center court. Lob. Zhao left block. Didn't have the gather. His layup short, and he missed it. Cone the rebound. Racing front court. Takes it into Illick. Can't finish with the right hand, but a foul. Judson Cone to the line. The Daytona State College transfer earns 2 free throws after putting a first personal on Braden Illick and a first team foul on the Eagles of the half. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services. InterDigital, they are laser focused on your success. Cone's first free throw was missed off to the right. Chance to make it a 4-point game with this second foul shot. And he does, nothing but cords. 8 points for Judson Cone. Full court press on for the Cobras. The Eagles lead by 4, 61-57 with 17:13 to go in the second half. Illick sprints on Jamie Maldoni and breaks it across the timeline, center court. Hands off to Hubbard. Xavier Harris presses him. Fresh 5 in for the Cobras. Harris, Butler, Hooray, Maldoni, and Murray. Nick Brennigan, left wing for Hubbard at the head of the key. 11 to shoot. Hubbard, inside of the right block, kick out. Zhao, right corner, catch 3. Zhao strokes it. John Zhao hits his 6th 3 of the game. Eagles by 7. 64-57 with 16:42 to play in the second half. Cobras with it on the offensive end. Max Hooray into the paint. Bounce feed right wing Maldoni. Maldoni, right hand dribbles against Browder. Feeds it to Hooray on the right wing. Skip it left wing Harris. Drives baseline. Fades from the left block and connects on a tough one-footed leaner from 4 feet out. 4 points for Harris. 64-59, Eagles by 5. Carson-Newman onto the offensive end. Hubbard to the right block. Sheds his defender Harris and flips it in off glass. 66-59, Eagles by 7. Coker the other way. Left wing triple in transition. Murray off the mark, back of the 10. Zhao leaps for the rebound. The ball was passed. It was blocked, deflected on the baseline by Harris. Officials missed it. Coker gets 2 out of it. 66-61. Cobras down 5 off of Carson-Newman's first turnover of the half. Illick races up the left sideline, gets shoved from behind, and draws a foul on Jamie Maldoni. His first on the Cobras. It's frenetic. No shock. That's how Coker likes it. 15:49 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 66, Coker 61. Eagle basketball after the foul on Maldoni when we come back after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Both teams shooting the ball well after halftime. Carson-Newman has made 5 of its first 6 shots. Coker has made 4 of its first 7. And Carson-Newman outscoring the Cobras by 2 after halftime, 12-10. Eagle ball out of the break. Bilbray, McElhaney, Browder, Zhao, and Brennigan on the floor for Carson-Newman. Inbounds comes to Jack Browder on the left wing. Finds Bilbray, who's guarded tightly by Harris man-to-man. Flip it, Browder, head of the key. Browder attacks Maldoni, kick Brennigan right corner. Brennigan baseline drive into the paint, right-hand teardrop, falls off left side. Butler taps the rebound to himself on the left block for the Cobras. Coker in transition. Maldoni, middle of the lane, backs it out. Butler, extra pass, Harris, right corner, 3. Back of the 10, no. Rebound punched out to the top of the key. Butler grabs it. Butler, extra pass, Maldoni. Swing it left wing, touch it left corner, Hooray. Hooray steps inside the three-point arc, fires a long 2, and hits from 18. Coker gets the second chance bucket, makes it a 3-point game. 66-63, 15:07 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman breaks Coker's full court pressure. Brennigan harassed by Harris at the top of the key. Picks up his dribble, sends it to McElhaney in the right corner. McElhaney hands off Jack Browder right wing. Murray defends him. 9 to shoot. Browder sends it Brennigan head of the key. Drives on Harris, kicks Browder right corner, catch 3. Browder rattles it home. 11 for Jack Browder. He's the third Eagle into double figures. It's a 6-point Carson-Newman lead. 69-63 with 14:35 to go in the second half. Coker with it front court. Hooray at the free throw line. Bowling through Matt Bilbray to the left block, and he lays it in with the left hand. Off the glass. 69-65. That is 15 points for Hooray. Eagles by 4 with 14:15 to go in the second half. Brennigan trapped in the backcourt, gets it to McElhaney, sends it ahead to Bilbray. Pulls up, stop, pop 3, left wing, bullseye. Matt Bilbray left naked on the left wing, and he has his first double-digit performance. 11 for Bilbray off the bench. 72-65. As Coker misses a 3 from the left wing, McElhaney rises up to yank down the rebound in the middle of the lane. Maldoni had the misfire. Browder ahead to Bilbray. Bilbray driving right side of the lane. Right-hand flip, falls off left side. Couldn't finish through contact with Butler. Maldoni the rebound. Coker sprints right to left down 7. Head of the key for Maldoni. Sends it to Butler right point. Butler drives inside. Gets to the cup. Can't finish through contact with Brennigan, but it's a foul on Brennigan. First personal on Nick. Second team foul on the Eagles. 2 free throws for the Cobras. Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider, providing Jefferson City with ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband. Let them serve you. Visit trilite.net. Carson-Newman leads by 7, 72-65 off of a season-high 16-3 day. 16 of 21 is absurd. First free throws in for Landon Butler. Credit Coker. They have not been poor offensively and have done enough with the 12 Carson-Newman turnovers to stay step for step with the Eagles. But Carson-Newman shot making thus far has been off the charts good. Second free throw for Butler. Spins off left side. McElhaney tips the rebound, but it's tipped out of his hands by Judson Cone. Back to Carson-Newman it goes. Browder will trigger in from the right baseline to Nick Brennigan. Brennigan for Bilbray on the left sideline. Goes behind the back, but he got fouled by Xavier Moultrie with a reach. Second on Moultrie, second on the Cobras. 13:26 to go in the second half. 72-66.
We're bailing them out.
Eagles by 6. Coker crowd nonplussed with the call. Browder triggers into Bilbray in the backcourt. It's off his hands and out of bounds. Coker will get the ball from the baseline on the right side. 13th turnover of the game for the Eagles, second of the half. Inbounds comes to the right baseline for Cone. Back to Harris in the right corner. Back to Cone in the right corner. Cone moves inside on Zhao, flips it to Ian Blue left wing. Blue moseys into the paint on Brennigan, lost the handle on it. Zhao the steal. 2-on-2 break. Zhao through the middle of the lane, takes it to the cup and flips it in with a smooch off the window. John Zhao with 21. It's a 74-66 lead for the Eagles. And as Carson-Newman has made 5 of its last 7 shots from the field. Coker, front court. Head of the key for Cole. Over to the right wing, Bynum. Back to Cole up top. Drives on Bill Bray to the left block. Takes it to the cup and lays it in off the window. 16 for Sebastian Cole. 74-68 Eagles by 6. 12:44 to play in the second half. Browder with the ball in the backcourt. Glenn Bynum Jr. defends him tightly. Browder to the head of the key. Chest pass over to Brennigan, right wing. Brennigan. Chest pass to the left point for Matt Bilbray. Bilbray. Bounce feed Browder, left side of the lane. Bynum defends him man-to-man. Browder bangs his way left block, turns into a double team. Kick out Brennigan, left corner, 3 ball. Off the mark, in and out, no good. Bynum the rebound. Coker sprints right to left. Head of the key. Bynum drives right side of the paint, takes it into McElhaney. Missed the layup, backboard and nothing else. Browder the rebound, outlets it to Brennigan. Brennigan through the paint, drives on Cole, and hits with the right hand off glass. 16 for Nick Brennigan. Eagles in transition for a deuce to stretch it 8. 76-68 with 11:52 to play in the second half. Coker onto the offensive end. Right wing for Ian Blue. Blue twirling on Bill Bray into the paint. Euros, shot up, finishes with the left hand from 10 feet out over Bill Bray. 76-70. Blue has 6. Carson-Newman's lead is 6. 11:33 to play in the second half. Eagles front court. Bill Bray, a pass into the corner. Too tall for John Zhao. It's out of bounds. Back to Coker. Carson-Newman's 14th giveaway. 11:32 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 76 and Coker, the 18th ranked team in the country, 70. Eagles trying to score their first road win over a ranked opponent since March of 2021. Back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
11:32 to play in the second half. It's a 76-70 lead for Carson-Newman over 18th ranked Coker. On the road, Eagles shot making has been strong, 65.8% from the field and an insane 16 of 22 mark from 3. Coker gets the ball back after Carson-Newman's 14th turnover of the game in the third of the second half. Can make it a single possession game with a 3 on this trip from right to left. Harris at the head of the key, swings it to Hooray left wing. Nick Brennigan with a high hand there. Hooray moves right around the screen, spins into the lane, dishes out Murray right point. Murray crossover on McElhaney, twists to the keyhole, sends it to Harris out of the key. Harris inside on Illick, fades back out to the right wing and gives off to Maldoni. Maldoni fires one up, he airballed it. Was trying to get fouled, didn't happen, and he airballed an 18-foot 2 with a shot put from the head of the key. Hubbard dribbling through traffic, brings it into the front court as Butler harasses him the whole way. Eagles break the press and settle into the half court. Hubbard, right wing with the rock. Left around the screen to the head of the key. 2 passes over to Brennigan left wing. Right around an Illick screen to the top of the key. Chest pass left wing Browder, 7 to shoot. Dump it to Illick, left block. 5 and 4. Kick out, Browder. Left wing, triple. Browder, bang, bang. Jack Browder dials long distance and connects. He's got 14, and the Eagles have matched their biggest lead of the day at 9. 79-70 with 10:22 to play in the second half. Eagles are 17 of 23 from deep. Coker front court. Muldowney to the left block. Shot erased by Illick. Browder the rebound and running. Browder down the right side of the lane. Hop step, right block. Layup, no, but foul. 2 free throws for Jack Browder after the personal on Logan Murray. His third and the team's third. So 2 free throws here for Jack Browder. And a chance to give Carson-Newman its first double-digit lead of the day. Keep in mind the way Coker plays, no lead is ever truly safe. They can go on a run in a blink of an eye. Browder does put the Eagles up by 10. First double-digit lead of the day for either side. 80-70 Eagles with 10:09 to play in the second half. One more free throw for Jack Browder. 2 dribbles, bends the knees. Second one's up and through. Browder with 16 points. 81-70. Eagles by 11 with 10:05 to play in the second half. Coker front court. Right corner. Cone 3. Rattling in and out. High off the glass and back through. That brings Coker within 8. 81-73 with 9:50 to play in the second half. Eagles bring it left to right. Hubbard gets it to Browder on top of the jump circle. And Carson-Newman sets up in the half-court offense. Hubbard, left wing, Bynum out to defend him man-to-man. Hubbard, between the legs, 10 to shoot. Sends it to Browder, right point, off to Brennigan, right wing. Brennigan, 7 and 6, down to Browder, right block. Back to the basket, 5 and 4. Browder splits 2 defenders, 2 on the shot clock. He draws a foul. Now, Jack Browder was in no position to get a shot off with 2 on the clock. Coker aggressive with the D, and Xavier Moultrie picks up his third, the team's fourth, and the Eagles get a fresh 20 to play with, leading by 8 with 9:25 to go in the second. Hubbard with it right wing to the top of the key for Illick. Illick, one left-hand dribble, stops, bounce feed, Browder left block. Back to the basket on Cone. Cone stripped him. Browder got it back. Officials are going to blow the whistle and call a foul on Cone, though. His third, the 5th on the Cobras. Browder recovered nicely and was there for a right-hand hook that did miss off to the left. The Eagles another 20 on the clock, and Browder will inbound. Goes to McElhaney in the left corner, out to Hubbard left wing. Finds Illick at the top of the key. Illick splits 2 defenders, goes to Brennigan right corner. Brennigan, bounce feed, Illick right, locked in to shoot. Illick back to the basket, kick out, Brennigan, right corner, catch 3, bending, no, over top of the backboard and out of bounds. Ball back to Coker with 9 minutes to play in the second half, and the Eagles leading 81-73. Carson-Newman 65% from the field, 71% from the 3, and that does include that miss by Nick. He's 4 of 6 from range. Cobras front court. Blue in the middle of the lane, twists in on Hubbard, lays it up, it falls off right side. Browder grabs the miss in the middle of the paint, finds Hubbard, who races front court. Hubbard ahead to Brennigan right wing. Out to Browder, head of the key. Catch 3 in transition. Browder strokes it. A rope rippler from Jack Browder. He's got 19. And the Eagles are back on top by 11. 84-73 with 8:30 to play in the second half. Cobras on to the offensive end. Left point for Judson Cone. Cone right-hand dribble, slips it right wing Harris. Harris cuts the baseline, back out, right wing, Blue 3. Blue nails it. And that prompts a timeout from Michael Lamberti. 8:13 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman 84. Coker 76. We return to the Deloach Center. After these messages, this is the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
8:13 to go in the second half as Carson-Newman leads Coker 84-76. Eagles have shot the ball exceptionally well. 18 of 25 from beyond the arc. Carson-Newman basketball out of the break as Michael Lamberti has utilized his first timeout second timeout to draw something up. Full court pressure on for the Cobras. Hubbard, Illick, Browder, Brennigan, and Zhao, the starting five on the floor for the Eagles. Hubbard loops to Illick, who sprints across the timeline with a second to spare. Illick peels it out into the left corner as Butler defends him tightly. Illick chest pass to Hubbard. 13 on the shot clock. Hubbard. Muldowney defends him loosely. Flips Browder, 5 and 4. Browder, 3-2, right wing, drives, right block, whistle, foul with 1 on the clock. A push and a shove by Landon Butler. Picks up his third, the team's sixth, and it brings us to a media timeout. 7:45 to play in the second half. Still an 84-76 lead for the Eagles. Carson-Newman with the ball out of bounds and 20 on the clock when we come back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Trey Hubbard to inbound from the right baseline for the Eagles. He looks, he lobs, and it's batted back out of bounds by Xavier Harris. Officials say, hey, you need to take some time off the clock because that ball was punched high into the air and slowly but surely fell out. And, 1 second pulled off both the game and the shot clock. Take two for Jack Browder from the right baseline. Browder looking, finds Hubbard on the right wing. Muldowney defends him. Hubbard, 15 to shoot, attacks Muldowney to the right block, right hand flip, good. Trey Hubbard has 11, fifth Eagle into double figures. That's an 86-76 lead for the Eagles with 7:28 to go in the second half. Cobra's front court, down the left side of the lane, spinning around. Cole misses from 10. Browder the rebound, outlets it ahead to Zhao. One-on-one, Zhao takes it to the cup. Zhao's layup won't fall, but he's fouled by Xavier Harris. 2 free throws coming for John Zhao as Harris picks up his first, the 7th on the Cobras, and the Eagles shooting free throws the rest of the way. First Bank is the official bank of Carson-Newman Athletics and the only place you can get a Carson-Newman Eagles debit card. Stop by any First Bank location to get your Carson-Newman debit card and show your Eagles pride. John Zhao to the stripe, bounces the ball twice, puts it up, And misses off to the left. 2 rare misses for John Zhao, an 81% free throw shooter for his career. Zhao, a chance to stretch it to 11. Sitting on 21 points, make it 22 as he buries the second. Eagles match their biggest lead of the day at 11, 87-76 with 7:13 to go in the second half. Coker front court, Hooray, left corner, 3-ball, back of the 10, no. Illick keeps it to 1 with a rebound on the left elbow for the Eagles. Hubbard trapped in the backcourt, gets it to Illick, bounces it ahead to Zhao on the right wing. Into the right corner, Browder, 3-ball, halfway down and out. Harris snatches the rebound in the middle of the paint for the Cobras. Coker front court, Butler to the cup, erased from behind by John Zhao. Strong rejection for Zhao, who has the second block of the day for the Eagles. And Coker will get the ball out of bounds to the right baseline. And downs will come from Cone. Chest pass to Hooray, right baseline. Bounce feed, Cone left block. Cone twists around, kicks it. Butler, left corner, 3-ball, back of the rim, no. Offensive board, Hooray. Feeds Cone on the right wing. High hand there for Zhao. Third chance for the Cobras this possession. Maldoni, left of the lane. Backing down Illick, turns into the paint. Right hand dribbles, lost the handle on it, but to Butler in the right corner. 6 to shoot. Butler feeds Maldoni. Right wing 3, swishes it. 9 for Maldoni. Coker snaps a string of 4 straight misses and makes it an 8-point game. 87-79 with 6:14 to go in the second half. Hubbard gets the ball in the backcourt, races up the right sideline, weaves between Hooray and Butler, cruises to the rim, kicks Zhao, right corner, catch 3, Zhao, Drano! John Zhao has 25, his 7th made 3 of the night, 90-79, Eagles back up 11. Coker the other way, Hooray answers with a left wing 3, his 4th make from deep. 90-82, Eagles by 8, 5:47 to play in the second half. Hubbard sprints front court for Carson-Newman with 3 seconds to spare along the right sideline. Picked up man-to-man in the front court by Harris. Moves left around an Illick screen to the head of the key. Hubbard down the right side of the lane to the right block. Chucks it up with the right hand. It rolls off right side. Illick taps the rebound, but to Xavier Harris. Coker on the hop offensively, right to left. Left wing Cone fires inside Butler, left block. Butler bangs inside on Browder. His layup won't fall, but he's fouled. 3rd personal on Jack Browder. 3rd team foul on the Eagles. And 2 free throws here for Coker. And a chance to score 5 in a row to get the deficit down to 6 for Landon Butler. Butler 1 for 2 at the stripe today, 74% for the season. Make it 2 for 3 as he calmly connects on the first free throw. McElhaney enters. Braden Illick exits for Carson-Newman. So you got McElhaney, Brennigan, Browder, Zhao, and Hubbard on the floor for Carson-Newman. Bynum, Cole, Butler, Hooray, and Harris for the Cobras. Second free throw for Butler. Rims out left side. McElhaney pulls in his 3rd rebound. And he gets trapped in the backcourt. And he calls for time. So Carson-Newman utilizes a timeout. 5:16 to go in the second half. 90-83. Eagles by 7. Carson-Newman led by 3 at the break. The Eagles have outscored the Cobras 36-32 after halftime, while shooting 19 of 27 from beyond the arc. The 3-point shot has been really, really good for the Eagles here today at Coker. And they have fallen frequently and fervently in this contest. There have been 3 games in Carson-Newman's history where the Eagles have made 20 or more threes. Newberry last year, that was Nick Brennigan's bonkers day. Tennessee Wesleyan last year, Nick Brennigan originally set the school record for threes in that game. And then against Brevard a few years back. Browder gets it to Hubbard in the backcourt. Finds Browder. Browder in the free throw line. Sends it ahead to Zhao, who breaks it across the timeline with a second to spare. Zhao through the middle of the lane, hangs, doesn't hit off the window, but he's fouled and will head to the stripe. The personal on Glenn Bynum. His second, team's 8th. 2 free throws for John Zhao. With 5:07 to play in the second half, and Carson-Newman leading 90-83. So John Zhao, 1 dribble, spins the ball into his left hand. Sighs, deep breath, 2 more dribbles, puts up the first free throw and nails it, nothing but strings. 26 for John Zhao, who has moved past Bron Dabbs and into 31st place on the all-time scoring list with his 26-point night tonight. Make it 27 as he calmly connects on the second. 25th career 20-point scoring effort for John Zhao, and he has the Eagles up 9, 92-83 at the 5-minute mark of the second half. Cobras front court. Ian Blue takes a right corner 3, spins out right side. An offensive rebound, though, for Sebastian Cole. Second chance for the Cobras. Cole, right wing. Crossover dribble on Browder. Gets to the left block. Shot up. Partially blocked by Browder. McElhaney yanks down the rebound and then is fouled as he tries to twist away from 2 Coker defenders. 1-1 for the Eagles. The foul was on whom? Official signaled 55. That is not who it could possibly be on. Coker doesn't have a 55 on the roster. I missed the thumb being down on one hand. It's on 9, Sebastian Cole. His second, as McElhaney buries the front end of the 1-1 to put the lead back to 10. Cole's second, team's 9th. McElhaney earns his second free throw. Puts it up. Back of the rim. Spinning. Bending. Good. Charity roll for Cam McElhaney. He's made his last 3 free throws for the second time in his career, and the Eagles have a 11-point lead, matching the biggest of the day at 94-83 at the 4:33 mark in the second half. Cobras front court. Bynum on the right block. Pumps. Gets Brennigan airborne. Leans back and connects off glass. Counted in a foul. Good pump by Bynum. Brennigan bit. Barely. Bynum took advantage of the and 1. Second on Brennigan, 4th on the Eagles. And Bynum to the line to try to make it an 8-point game. 94-85. Eagles leading by 9 with 4:29 to play in the second half. Bynum, 2 dribbles, bends the knees, and 1 free throws up and through, nothing but strings. 94-86. Eagles by 8, 4:29 to play in the second half. Browder runs the baseline, gets it into Nick Brennigan, who's trapped. Brennigan has his dribbles, brings 2 to the ball, flips it to Hubbard, right wing, ahead to Browder, left wing on the front court. Carson-Newman settles into the half-court offense with an 8-point lead, 4:15 to go in the second half. Hubbard, chest pass over to Brennigan, left wing, back to Hubbard at the head of the key. Right around to Browder, screen to the wing. 8 to shoot. Hubbard. Crossover dribble on Blue, into the paint, loose ball. It's Harris who scoops it up off of Carson-Newman's 4th turnover. Cobras bring it front court. Cone, inside, out to the right corner, Cole. Back to Cone, handed off in the corner. Cone, jab step, left foot on Browder. Moseys into the paint, Browder deflects it, but Cone collects. Back to the left wing for Cole. Into the left corner, Cone, fall away 3, airballed. Whistle, a foul on Jack Browder. They called a shooting foul on Browder. Browder was nowhere near him. It's a 4th on Browder, a 5th on the Eagles. 3 free throws for Coker when we come back. 3:42 to play in the second half. It's Carson-Newman 94, the Cobras 86. Back to Hartsville after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
My favorite thing about my community? The safety, the reliability, the people. We rely on each other, and we rely on local electric co-op. It's not just about electricity. It's about empowering community, empowering moments, empowering safety, empowering togetherness, empowering knowledge. That's why when I need something, I rely on my co-op. I trust my co-op because the co-op is us. We are the co-op. AEC, member-owned and service-driven.
Back atop the Deloach Center, Adam Cavalier, happy to have you on hand. Carson-Newman a 94-86 lead on Coker. With 3:45 to go in the second half, Eagles trying to win a second consecutive game over a nationally ranked foe. And they're first on the road in nearly 4 years. Eagles haven't beaten a ranked team on the road since downing 17th ranked Queens in the SAC title game in March of 2021. Judson Cone is at the line for 3 free throws, and he buries the first to get the deficit down to 7. Chance for a little 6-0 run here for the Cobras. Bends the knees. Second one's up and through. Nothing but strings. Cone has hit for his season average of 13 points. And he needs one more to make it a 5-point game with 3:42 to play in the second half. Cone puts it up and puts it through. 94-89. Carson-Newman by 5. 3:42 to go in the second half. Browder triggers into Braden Illick. Up the right sideline it comes to Trey Hubbard all the way to the left wing. Nick Brennigan wide open. Spins out left side. Xavier Moultrie the rebound. Coker's scored the last 6, looking for more down 5 with 3:28 to play in the second half. Right corner 3, back of the 10, no good. Rebound punched up and out of bounds. It stays with Coker. Off the miss from Xavier Moultrie. Eagles have not made a shot from the field in the last 2.5 minutes, but there have been free throws in that stretch for Carson-Newman. Perspiration on the floor that the officials are instructing one of the mop guys to come out and take care of. Had a janitor friend back in high school who always used to tell me the clean floor is a playable floor, and I got to tell you, this floor clean and playable after the effort of the mop man. Cole to trigger. Finds Hooray on the left wing, out to Ian Blue between the rings. Blue dribbles with the right hand over to the right wing and hands off to Harris. Harris moseys inside, fakes left, back right, kicks to Cone left wing. Cone steps right, 8 to shoot. Out to Harris out of the key. Drives the left side of the lane. Harris shot up, missed it on the layup. Good defense by Browder playing with 4 fouls. Illick the rebound. Hubbard across the timeline right side. Harris rides him the whole way. Hubbard picks up his dribble right wing. 2 to the ball. Timeout for Carson-Newman. So the Eagles utilize their final 30-second timeout. Carson-Newman does have a full remaining with 2:57 to go in the second half. Leading Coker 94-89. This is a 3-point lead for the Eagles at the half. They extended it out to 11 multiple times here in the second half. But Coker has scored 6 in a row over the last 95 seconds to get the deficit down to 5. Eagles, 15 turnovers on the day, just 4 after halftime, though. Coker's been really ball secure, just 2 turnovers for the Cobras. Carson-Newman trying to put a halt to this 6-0 Coker run on this possession, though. Eagles haven't made a shot from the field in 3 minutes and 15 seconds. They have scored free throws in that stretch. Brennigan, bounce for Browder, back to Brennigan, right wing triple. Brennigan left it short, long rebound, loose, grabbed by Landon Butler. Coker flies up the floor, trailing by 5. They scored 6 in a row. For 3 from Cone, off the mark. Rebound bounces off of John Zhao's face and stays with Coker. Hubbard and Butler tussled with it, but they deflected it off of Zhao's noggin, and out of bounds it stays with Coker. The Eagles now haven't scored in 2 minutes. 2:40 to play in the second half, leading Coker 94-89. Inbounds will come from Sebastian Cole. Triggers into the left corner for Cone. Hooray drives to the left baseline and lays it in. 8 straight for the Cobras. 94-91, Eagles lead cut to 3. Hubbard into the front court. He's fouled from behind by Sebastian Cole. Free throws for Trey Hubbard. Eagles are into the double bonus, as the foul is Cole's 3rd and the 10th on the Cobras. So 2 free throws for Trey Hubbard to try to put a halt to this 8-0 Coker run, and a 2-minute, 18-second scoring drought for the Eagles. Hubbard, one dribble, bends the knees, southpaw free throw through. Trey Hubbard with 12 points. Carson-Newman's lead back to 4, 95-91, with 2:29 to play in the second half. Second free throw for Hubbard. Puts it up, puts it through, nothing but net. 96-91, Eagles by 5, 2:26 to go in the second half. Coker onto the offensive end. Xavier Harris between the rings. Hubbard defends him. Harris hands off Hooray. Moves to the head of the key. Chest pass left corner. Cone. Cone left baseline drive. Bounce feed. Butler right block. Leans in. Missed the bunny. Butler follows his own miss and taps it in off glass. 2:05 to play. Eagles by 3. 96-93. Illick the ball in the backcourt. Dribbles along the right sideline and breaks into the front court on Hooray. Illick takes it to the right wing. Lobs to Brennigan left wing. Nick Brennigan. Butler defends him. Brennigan right around an Illick screen. Bounce feed for Illick, who's held and fouled by Landon Butler. Butler had him with the armbar from behind. Everybody hits the deck. It's Butler's 4th, the 11th on the Cobras. And 2 free throws for Braden Illick. 96-93, Eagles with 106 seconds left on the road against a top 20 team. But Carson-Newman hasn't made a shot from the field in 4.5 minutes. Granted, the Eagles have made free throws in that stretch. Illick, first free throw. Buttery smooth down through the strings. 6 for Braden Illick, back to a 97-93 lead. 4-point game in favor of the Eagles. One more free throw for Braden Illick. Bends his knees, puts it up. It spins out, front side, no good. 1-2 trip. Rebound snared by Cone. 4-point lead for the Eagles with 100 seconds left in the second half. Cobras front court. Cole, left wing. Hands off to Xavier Harris, who curls to the head of the key and slings it to the right wing for Hooray. Hooray drives inside, pivots, right-hand leaner over Brennigan, rolls in off the glass. Michael Lamberti calls for time with 85 seconds left. 22 points off the bench for Max Hooray. He has matched his career high that he set in a double overtime game here in the Deloach Center against Wingate back on November 20th. 97-95, Eagles by 2. Carson-Newman is shooting 62% from the field for the game, 59% from the field in the second half, but Carson-Newman has not made a field goal in the last 4 minutes and 41 seconds. The last field goal made was a John Zhao 3 that put the Eagles up by 11 with 6:13 to go. Since then, Carson-Newman has scored 7 points, all at the charity stripe. Coker has outscored the Eagles 16-7 in that stretch. Minute 25 to play, 97-95. Eagles leading. They have not trailed in this game that has been tied on 3 occasions. Last tie came at 48-48. Inbounds comes to Hubbard. The full court press is on. Hubbard leaps and gets it to Illick in the backcourt. Illick up the right sideline, dribbles against Cone and gets it across the timeline with a second to spare. Eagles set up shop in the half court. 70 seconds left, leading by 2. Hubbard between the rings as Cole defends him tightly. Shot clock at 8. Lobs it to Illick. Backdoor feed to Zhao, cutting to the basket. Right hand layup, finger rolls it in off the window. 29 for John Zhao. Illick drops the 22nd dime of the day for the Eagles. Carson-Newman by 4. Coker front court. Cone rolls the middle of the lane and jams it down. Back to a 2-point Eagle lead. 99-97, 45 seconds left. Eagles front court. They break the press. Crowder into the front court. Stops and finds Illick on the right wing. Back to Hubbard on top of the jump circle. Defended tightly by Harris. Eagles by 2. 10 on the shot clock, 29 on the game clock. 9 and 8. Hubbard to the top of the key for Illick. 5 and 4. Illick lost the handle on it. It's loose and out of bounds. And they say that Nick Brennigan touched it last. Coker ball. Nick was backing away from it as if he did not touch it. But the officials say Coker ball. And the officials are heading to the table. And they are going to take a look at this play. You can review touches out of bounds inside of 2 minutes for the replay. So the officials will check to see if it was Brennigan who touched it last. If Brennigan didn't, well, it'll be Carson-Newman ball with 2 on the shot clock from near the timeline. Not exactly the prettiest position for the Eagles to get off a high-quality shot. If not, Coker will have 20 on the clock, 21.2 on the game clock, and a chance to tie with a 2 to win it with a 3. Coker has not led in this game. Eagles have led wire to wire, but a 4-minute field goal drought. Eagles still got 7 free throws in that stretch. But Coker, a 16-7 scoring run to erase what was an 11-point Carson-Newman lead. And the way this Coker team plays, as frenetic as they play, no lead, truly safe. Both teams with a timeout remaining. Officials have checked the monitor. And all 3 officials now discussing the play. Let's see what it is. Officials say Coker ball. Don't know if that's a stands or a confirmed. But Coker, with 21.2 to go, has it in the backcourt with a chance to tie or take the lead for the first time today. Hooray. Gets it in the backcourt to Xavier Harris, who's across the timeline. Harris hands off Butler, curls to the cup. Harris blocked from behind. Browder has it. Browder sprinting front court, ahead to Hubbard. Dribbles inside. Right-hand layup. Good with 9.7 to go. Eagles by 4. Coker sprints front court. Left wing, Harris, pull up 3. Back iron, no. Rebound tipped around. Hubbard grabs it and is promptly fouled by Max Hooray. What a defensive stop and stand by Braden Illick. And then the outlet to get the 2 for Trey Hubbard. And Carson-Newman now sensing that it has locked up a second consecutive win over a ranked foe and a first road win over a ranked foe since 2021. A high five from Braden Illick to head coach Chuck Benson on a stellar defensive play on a layup by Butler. Hubbard's free throw is good. 5-point lead for the Eagles, 102-97. 16 for Trey Hubbard. The foul, by the way, was on Hooray, his third. One more free throw for Hubbard, swishes it. 103-97, Eagles by 6. 2 seconds left. Hooray will get off a heave from half court. It is short, buzzer, and ball game. Carson-Newman goes on the road and collects a second consecutive win over a nationally ranked opponent. The Eagles down 18th ranked Coker and hand the Cobras their first loss at home in a calendar year. Eagles win 103-97. 97 on the strength of the most threes made in a road game for Carson-Newman in school history. 19 of 29 from deep, and Carson-Newman, a 2-game win streak spanning the Christmas break over 2 teams in the top 20. A dandy of a performance for the Eagles in the Deloach Center. They win their 5th consecutive game over the Cobras to improve to 11-5 overall, 6-4 in league play, while the Cobras drop to 11-2 and 7-2 in conference play. Domino's postgame report headed your way when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Grab a slice. Our coverage of CN Hoops continues with the Domino's postgame report on the Eagle Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's post-game report on the Eagle Sports Network.
Bring it backdoor lob. Dyer throws it down with 2 hands.
Your Stats Breakdown, a conversation with Chuck Benson, presented by Modern Woodman Financial Planning. Plus the selection of the AEC Electrifying Play and Food City Player of the Game are all headed your way. The Domino's post-game report is brought to you in part by Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilight, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family-owned and operated coffee. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back at the Deloach Center where Carson-Newman prevails in Fine Fettle, 103-97 over the Coker Cobras. The Eagles, most threes made in a road game in school history. Carson-Newman was on one from deep, 19 of 29 from beyond the arc. The most threes that Carson-Newman has ever made away from Holt Fieldhouse, and the fourth most in a game overall for Carson-Newman. And the Eagles did it at an absolutely sensational clip, 65.5% from three-point range for Carson-Newman from beyond the arc. That is the third best shooting performance from three-point range in school history. Here on the Domino's Post-Game Report, I'm Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, what a win. It's tough to win on the road.
Yeah.
It's even tougher to win on the road in the South Atlantic Conference. And the third layer on the road in the SAC against a nationally ranked team.
Yes.
You've won back-to-back games over top 20 clubs, and you hand Coker their first home loss in a calendar year. What did it take, aside from some insane shot making, to get the job done over a Coker team that brings tons of pressure to the ball?
Well, I mean, you said it, man. Our shot making today was off the charts. I felt that our defense was solid, especially when it needed to be solid. We had some really game-specific goals that we wanted to meet, and we did that. They're averaging 16 threes a game, which is number one in the country. We held them to 12. At the same time, we sort of limited their free throws. We made more than they attempted. But clearly we knew it was going to be tough down here today, man. We knew it was going to be really tough. They're going to win a lot of games here this year in this gym, in the Danny Darat Schmatzer court. They're going to win games, and they're going to win games on the road, man. There's a reason why they do what they do. But today we were able to perform at a high enough level to get a really, really good road win, which we desperately needed.
You do snap the three-game road losing streak, and did so. You said it in the pregame interview. You're going to turn the ball over against Coker.
Yeah.
You did it 11 times in the first half. You had 20 in the meeting last year as a comparison point, but just 5 after halftime. What was it about the ball control in the second half that let you distance things out there?
I think our guys settled a little bit. I mean, you really can't. You can only prepare so much for Coker. You can't really imitate it or replicate it in your practice. So that first half allowed our guys to sort of have a deeper understanding. Trey said to me going off the floor after the game, he said, "Hey, man, that press was different than I expected it to be." And it's not that we didn't try to help our guys understand in practice, but it just was. It's really, really good. It's very, very effective. But it took us a half to sort of settle in, and then we sort of took better care of the ball there after we got some needed comfortability.
John Zhao did John Zhao things today. 29 points, 9 of 11 from the field, 7 of 8 from 3.
Yeah.
What can you say about your senior small forward, I guess we'll call him?
Yeah, just a player, just a baller. We needed shot making today, man. You knew you were going to get shots because they're schematic. We knew we were going to get them, but then it's a matter of making them. And John is just, for all these years, he's proven he's a consistent shot maker. And at the very end of the day, Cav, the number one thing that matters is, can you put the ball in the basket? That's it. Can you put the ball in the basket? And we got some guys that can put the ball in the basket, and we got some guys that put in the basket today, most importantly.
Your starting 5 did what your starting 5.
Look at little. I want you to look. There he is, baby boy Brilbray.
Oh, that's where I was. That's where I was going. That's where I was going. Starting 5 does what it typically did, but baby Bill Bray, career high 11 points. What are you doing?
I told him he's coming to do the radio.
Yeah,
and he's trying to use his mother as an excuse. We're not letting that happen.
No, baby Bill Bray's getting his radio interview.
Look at him, John. Tell baby boy he's got to get up here. Tell baby he's got to get up here.
11 points off the bench in 15 minutes.
Is that his new career high?
It is a new career high.
I thought it was. I told him that after the game. I thought it was his new career high.
He was efficient and effective, only 3 turnovers against a lot of on-ball pressure. Again, we've seen John Zhao go for 29. We've certainly seen Jack, Nick, and Trey do what they did. We haven't seen Matt Bilbray did what he did today against tight pressure defense.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, we threw him into the snake pit, and he responded. It's difficult, man. When you're a freshman, you're inexperienced, and you're playing with some veteran guys. It's sort of difficult to get it done, but he got it done today for us in a big time way. Trey was fatigued a few different times during the game, and Matt stepped up and really gave us a level of composure versus the press, and then produced some points for us in the half court.
I would argue that your bench played as well as it has in any game this season.
Yes.
Points from the bench are tough to come by when you have a first 5 that you do. But
okay, my new Christmas readers I got, high dollar. They're just not. They're all over the place. I feel like I'm having.
For you. It's great how uncomfortable you
it's
are.
So, these earmuffs are tight. The glasses aren't fitting right. I'm losing my focus on the paper.
You know what? I don't care because here's what you need to know. It's 103 up here. That's Carson-Newman's.
Yes.
That's 97 for Coker.
That's
so
really
everything else.
That's all we need to know.
That's all you need to worry
about.
That's
all we need to know.
I don't remember where I was going. The bench. Cam McElhaney.
Matt gave us some big
huge minutes off the bench.
Matt gave us some big minutes. I mean, this is sort of Tate Mulkey, who's on our team as a grad student, graduated here at Coker and had a phenomenal career here and has added value to us this year as a threat. So this was sort of a return to his alma mater. We got to win, but he gave us minutes. Usman, obviously, Mac, Bill Bray, all those guys gave us production. 16 points, 8 boards. We were plus in the plus minus column with those guys on the court. So that's confidence boosting for them and for our team as a whole.
3-point shot was insane today. You've never made 19 threes in a game on the road. Did that, and at the 3rd highest clip in school history. What can you say about the diligence to find guys in transition and in the half court for open looks from deep?
Well, that was the deal. We knew that we're never, and this is just, I guess, a philosophical thing. We're not going to pull that thing out every time. We're going to pull it out sometimes. We're going to sometimes attack and take the open shot. And our guys did a good job of knowing when it was the right time to do either one. And we did. We found Trey, Bill Bray, and really everybody was going to make the extra pass today and find catch shots. And catch shots is what you're looking for.
Well, it was exclusively catch shots, I think, for the first 12 minutes of the game.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
It took you 12 minutes to finally stick it inside.
Yeah.
And when you did, it was, I think, a Nick Brennigan layup.
Yeah.
I think the first half stat was 46 of your 54 points in the first half were either scored from beyond the arc or the free throw line. It's just a matter of taking what Coker's defense was giving you.
That was really it, man. And we got guys that are very confident, and we've got coaches that are very confident in our guys. That everybody knows what they're capable of doing, and we're not going to come down here and get passive or get away from what we're doing. Do we still want to try to touch paint? Yeah, but if they're going to take away the paint, that means they're going to be soft on the perimeter, and we got enough confidence and know how to share that and shoot that thing.
All right, turn your attention. 3rd straight, we presume, game against a nationally ranked foe. The new polls won't come out until Tuesday, but
they're going to be.
LMU, even with the loss today against LR, I'm willing to bet is still a top 25 team.
Yeah.
Even if they're not nationally ranked, they're still a top 25 team. What do you have to do to build upon this one with a high-level rail splitter club coming to town?
We got to recharge our batteries tomorrow. And then get back in the gym on Monday and Tuesday and prep. That'll be the LMU game will be a completely different style of game than this. So we almost got to detox ourselves from this and get back to a more traditional sort of a game and scout and prep. But I'm confident our guys will do that. This is a long drive, Cav.
Yes, it's a longer drive than it typically
is. Yes, it's a very long drive. But I will promise you, coming down here and getting a win against a national ranked team will make this drive much more sweeter. And just so you will know, we have identified a new pizzeria.
Yes.
Sophia's
This is unanimous from two different sources.
Yes,
by
Sophia's. We'll be picking that up. We're just trying to get away from the everyday ho-hum of. I look for local establishments that can really sort of send us on our merry way. And between Sophia's Pie, this win, this drive back will be, a walk through the park.
I'm gonna put it in the game notes. The Adam Cavalier and Chuck Benson pizza rankings.
I love it.
From road establishments.
Absolutely.
We are in unanimity.
Yes.
For the top.
Yeah, absolutely.
But 2 and 3 we differ on.
Yeah.
The same on 4, but we'll see how Sophia measures up.
Absolutely.
Chuck, pleasure's always. Huge win. Congrats.
Thanks, Cabby.
That's head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Our Food City player of the game, John Zhao, as well as baby Bill Bray to the microphone. And the Domino's postgame report continues after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Miss out on tonight's postgame interviews? Check cneagles.com for stats, recaps, and videos from tonight's games. We close out the Domino's postgame report in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
Back on the Domino's postgame report as Carson-Newman prevails over Coker 103-97. Here with our Food City player of the game, John Zhao. I am the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier. We're thankful our camera operator and voice of the Lady Eagles, Andrew Rogers, didn't kill himself trying to get into position to shoot this interview. John, mercy, what a performance. The shot making for you and for the rest of the team was absolutely off the charts. A lot of wide open catch threes. Was it just the nature of the offense gaining traction in the half court after breaking the press?
The way they play, they kind of, I don't know if they're okay with those type of shots, but it definitely the way they play makes it easier to get them type of looks. And God was with me. They were falling early, so I just kept shooting. My teammates kept trusting me, and I was able to knock them down.
Absolutely wild. The 19 threes made as a team are the most by Carson-Newman in a road game, 65.5% from deep. That's the third best all time. Shockingly, the second best in a road game. You're pretty familiar with the first best, whatever, at ENH where you went ballistic last season. Compare those two. What made this one different than the ENH game?
Obviously, the way that they press. I don't think Emory and Henry, they didn't press at all. We were just getting open. I mean, we were just feeling it. It's kind of a hard question.
Yeah, that's good. I pulled that one out. I threw you a little curveball.
But definitely the press. I mean, that's definitely the big difference.
You handled it exceptionally well after halftime. Only 5 turnovers as a team. Was it just a matter of settling down and processing it after 20 minutes?
Yeah. I mean, CB came into the locker room. He said, now that we got stuff figured out, we should be able to handle this a lot better. And I think we did. Our guards were poised. We didn't let a turnover that we did have or a made shot on their part rattle us, or we just stayed poised, and we were able to just capitalize on that, and resulted in a lot of good looks.
29 for you, 7 of 8 from deep. Team shared the ball exceptionally well. 23 assists on the 31 made baskets. I'm trying to find different ways to pass the question, and I guess I'll go with the passing. How much of your shots were based off of the passing in this?
I think every single one of my points came from an assist. So,
I guarantee you the 7 threes did.
Yeah.
All 19 threes were assisted in this one.
And, it just goes to show, we take what we practice. We take our unity. Something that Nick said when we played North Georgia before we went to break was how unified it felt. And I think we carried that over, and CB was preaching to us to carry that over. And we carried up over that unity. We were unified today, and that's the result we're going to get.
Break down the fortitude late. Coker is a team that can make a run at the snap of a finger. And they did. An 8-0 burst to get it from an 11-point lead down to 3. You hadn't scored a shot from the field in 4 minutes. And yet you were able to pull it out of the fire and win by 6 on the road. What did it take down the stretch run to get the job done when, for the first time all game, the shots weren't falling like they were early?
We talked about, basketball's a game of runs, and especially with this team, no lead is, as we saw, no lead is safe. But I think it came down to Braden getting that mean block off the backboard. That helped seal the deal there.
As good of a stop as you can find. And that is, I'm glad you set me up for it, and then we'll let you go, our AEC, Electrifying Play of the Game. AEC, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative, powering the Carson-Newman Eagles and Mossy Creek. That's AEC. Electrifying Play of the Game. Thanks, John. You took care of me. Congrats on the win.
Appreciate you.
That is our Food City Player of the Game, John Zhao. Carson-Newman prevails over Coker 103-97. Elsewhere in the SAC, it's Lenore Rhine taking down LMU. 21 beats 9 at home. 79-77. A Zaire Wells layup with 2 seconds left gets the Bears the victory in that one. Catawba hangs on against Mars Hill and wins 83-74. Limestone rallies from a 22-point deficit to take down Tusculum on the road in Greenville, 73-70, behind 21 points from Sir Hughes. Anderson rolls past Emory and Henry, 89-69, and it's UVA Wise winning at Wingate, 79-76. So the Highland Cavaliers get back in the win column on the road at Wingate with a 3-point win behind 24 points from Lav Svekovic. Here on the Domino's post-game report, I'm Adam Cavalier alongside baby Matt Bilbray. Matt, your game today, as smooth as your face. Clean-shaven, a lot of peach fuzz. Really high-level play for you off the bench. Your career high, 11 points. Congratulations. What clicked for you today against a team in Coker that I don't think there was a moment where you had the ball in your hands where you weren't under immense pressure?
I feel like, their pressure, it just, us moving the ball around and finding the open guy, it kind of just, got to everybody. So whenever it's your time to shoot the ball, just shoot it with confidence, and that just so happened for me a few times.
3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from beyond the arc. Both those figures are career bests. 3 of 4 from the free throw stripe. You shared the ball well, as I think any point guard in this offense would do, but that was a larger part of the team sharing the ball at a high level. 23 assists on 31 made baskets. Was that just a byproduct of the style of this game against Coker?
Not really. I feel like any game we really go into, we just have trust in one another, and we just try to make the right play and find the open guy, and we just trust one another to make that shot.
Definitely a game where I think you probably knew that the minutes were going to be greater just because of how much exertion it takes to play against Coker. What was the moment where you felt settled in this one?
Honestly, probably after the first play. You always have nerves going into the game, but as soon as you get out there, it starts clicking for you right away, and all the nerves go away, and you're just ready to play.
I think that first play was the and 1-3 from the corner too.
I think it was.
That would
yeah.
do it a little bit. Back-to-back wins over nationally ranked opponents. That's not easy to do. It's never been done by Chuck Benson coach team. Granted, haven't had too many opportunities either. But first road win over a nationally ranked team in nearly 4 years. You get Lincoln Memorial, who will be nationally ranked, to open the doors to Holt Fieldhouse for 2025. How do you build upon this one with a really high-level rail splitter team coming to town on Wednesday?
Just keep our confidence high and look back on what we're doing good at. Just prepare for them and know what they're getting ready to show for us, and just attack them like we do every other game.
Matt, thanks for the time. Congrats on the career night and the win.
Thank you, Cav.
That's Baby Bill Bray, as Carson-Newman prevails over Coker, 103-97. And that does it for us here from the Deloach Center. Carson-Newman victorious to start out 2025, 103-97 over the Coker Cobras. We are back at it on Wednesday when the Eagles play host to Lincoln Memorial. Women's game at 5:30, men's game at 7:30. We are on the air that day at 5:15 for the doubleheader. For my counterpart for the women's game, Andrew Rogers, as well as our producer back in the studios, Maverick Trent. I'm Adam Cavalier. Thanks for joining us. Once again, the final score from the Deloach Center. It's Carson-Newman 103 and Coker 97. We'll talk to you on Wednesday. Until then, have a pleasant rest of your chilly Saturday. Stay warm, stay safe. Good day.
You've been listening to Domino's Post-Game Report on the Eagles Sports Network. Today's game has been brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilite, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family-owned and operated coffee, fueling the Burt Tar Stadium press box. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. The executive producer of the Eagles Sports Network is Matt Pope. Producers Adam Cavalier, Andrew Rogers, Ian Johnson, Ryan, he just loves the herd, Wilkes, Jay West, and Tyler Katz. I'm staff announcer Ernie Anderson. A special thanks to Carson-Newman and University President Dr. Charles A. Fowler. Stay tuned to these stations for information on our next presentation of Carson-Newman basketball. In the meantime, visit cneagles.com for recaps, highlights, and interviews from today's game. This is the Eagles Sports Network.